I look like I've got a beard, a tan beard. Look at my face. Like, look at the thing.
Oh yeah, you do.
I can confirm that I do not have a beard. So let's just put that out there. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Welcome back to my channel. Today I have Carla back once again. She's going out tonight, so I'm going to be doing her makeup. As you may have noticed, I do not have makeup on. That won't be changing. I have volunteered myself to be an ugly sister today. We're getting new glam, and I'm going to look like this the whole time. I asked you guys to send us on your questions, or whatever. I said make them fun. So hopefully people ask us good questions. Carla's going out and I'm staying in editing. That was me waiting for you to feel sorry for me. Thank you very much. What are you wearing?
I think I'm wearing the yellow places.
Well, that's not the type of makeup I was going to do on you at all today, so okay. That's rude. Okay, you can wear it. I'll do your makeup. Okay, swapsies. Don't touch my bum, please.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, I'm not saying whether you're trying to or not. I'm just telling you not to touch my bum, please. Thank you very much. You have your eyebrows done this time.
Yeah, you'll be happy to know.
So I will not be plucking your eyeball out today.
Thank God.
Darren, I am filming.
Rude.
He literally just asked, what am I doing?
He's trying to take the spotlight away from me.
He's always trying to take the spotlight away from you, Carla. Update them on your life, Carla.
I've literally been hibernating in the library.
Ew, college work. Ew, can't relate.
Yes.
Cannot relate.
It is my final week of lectures next week.
So you're finished? You buzzing?
Well, like I have my last week of lectures and then I have exams, but I'm not happy.
You always look weird. Someone just asked me, Carla, did you ever have a crush on Darwin?
Ew!
I literally just asked that question to see your face.
Ew!
No,
that's weird.
Yeah, weird.
Why would they even ask that?
That's so funny.
I didn't even know who he was until obviously him and Keilidh
We're together.
Yeah.
What's together? So I'm going to be using my Urban Bible palette with Xoxo. Can you grab that? Her arms are too short. Come on, Carla. Thank you very much. Just look dead straight into the camera for a second. This is for the thumbnail. So I need you to look as ugly as possible, please.
Don't need to try.
There we go. Perfect. Now fix your face, please.
I really don't want that to be the thumbnail.
It has to be, because it will do.
That's what I look like when I'm just staring at people and people think that I'm like giving them a dirty look.
You're always giving people a dirty look. That's because first of all you can't see, and second of all you're in your own little world. So I think it's a mixture of both, don't you think? Yeah, so final year of college, tell them what you're doing, because people always ask me this and I'm like, I actually don't even know.
You don't know?
No, I don't know.
You don't know?
I know it's business. So I do know.
It's business and management.
I don't know what you're going to be managing. You barely managed to put one foot in front of the other, Carla.
Back off.
Back off.
Yes.
Someone asked, what's the funniest memory we have of each other as kids? One of the funniest things happened to me and Carla was we got bunk beds. You're not.
Oh, Jesus.
We had bunk beds, and I used to always, like, I could always just convince Carla to do anything. I'd tell Carla to jump off the freaking roof and she would. Correct?
Yes.
Yes. I got her to sit on the top bunk and get on my shoulders, and as soon as she, like, got herself up and I took one step, you literally just, like, backflipped off my back, face planted the ground. It's one of the best things
And
I
I
ever
could
did.
have died. And I wouldn't be sitting here today gracing you with my presence.
You're being dramatic. Please, 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 please. Maybe that's what happened to you. That hit to the head was just one too many
What?
at that stage. So I'm just bringing Prophecy up into, like, crease. You want to go super smoky today?
Whatever.
Okay, yeah, we are. I think I'm going to recreate a look I did Kylie Jenner inspired, so you're going to look like Kylie Jenner at the end of this.
Ooh.
FYI.
I always wanted my name to be spelled with a K.
Did you? Why?
I think it looks better.
Carla with a K.
Mm.
And if her second name was Cashell with a K, we could have been keeping up with the Cashells.
Mm.
Honestly, we need a reality TV show at this stage. Babe, once you look like you have a black eye, you know you're getting somewhere. Someone said, Horn is my man.
Right. And I'm gonna be the president someday.
The sass. The sass. Okay, so to go from 0 to 100, you need to go minus a little bit, which is what's happening right now. You're at like a minus 10 with your black eye looking situation. I'm gonna go in with some savior and hopefully save this look.
What about, instead of keeping up with the Cashells, because we don't want the K, you could say creeping on the Cashells.
Oh yes, Carla. Encourage people to creep on us, why don't you? What?
If we were gonna have a show, it would be called that.
No, it would not. Wow. Creeping on the Cashells, that is awful. Please do not creep at us.
And you know the eyeball emoji?
Yes.
The ones, yeah.
Oh my god. Someone just asked, did me or you get a boob job? It's aggressive.
Invasive.
No, we did not. That's hilarious. Carla's massive boobs. I feel like there's always like one sister has big boobs. That's you. Carla's boobs are the size of my head. Isn't that right?
If you say so, I've never measured your head.
I used to want to get a boob job whenever I was younger, but I don't care anymore. It's so funny. Whenever you're younger, but you have these like ideas that you want to do when you're older. Then when you're older, you're like, you know what? I'm actually not even arsed with that. I'm happy with my boobs. My boobs or bosoms.
Breasts.
Did you see Granny Annie bought the same trousers as me? She says they're great because they're so high waisted and they like go up to her boobs, that she's really happy with that.
Next thing should be tucking them into her trousers.
Oh, Carla, too far. Has Carla ever stole any of your makeup?
Not stolen, but you've given.
Well, yeah, I know something about you that you did. Carla is looking for my ID tonight because it's over 21s and she's 21 in like a month and whatever, so she wants my ID, which, you know, it's fine and I have no problem giving it to her, and I said I don't know where it is, but I can give her my other driver's license. But anyways, she had people come into my makeup room and look for it. Well, this is my little space, Carla. No one comes in here apart from me and whenever you have appointments like yourself today. It's gonna be quite dark for you, Carla. You never probably wore anything this dark before. You're like fucking great.
Well, I have to look older.
You have to look like me.
I remember the last time in the queue and I was like, okay, so I have your thing, your ID, and I was like, okay, Katie, for a minute. And then someone that obviously knew me was like, Carla!
Oh no.
Right behind me in the queue, and I was like, oh.
You're like, I'm
my
Keilidh! Who's both of our celebrity crushes? Well, we know Carla's. Oh, okay, you can't say Niallhorn apart from Niallhorn.
Oh.
He's a good looking lad, like, but you know, you'd find one of him in the pub now.
And?
As I say, well, I have an Irish boyfriend.
Okay.
You still have foundation on your nose.
Do I? No, I what? Well, I did wash my face. I obviously just missed that part.
Ew.
But like, because everywhere else was clean, obviously.
Ew.
If it wasn't Niallhorn, then it'd be Zac Efron.
You're on your phone while I'm doing your makeup. I feel like I'm doing a celebrity's face.
You are.
Zac Efron, yeah, I feel like he's, you know, especially era generation, you know, Troy Bolton and everything. We were absolutely, obviously obsessed. Have you watched the Ted Bundy tapes or anything like that? The one with him is out. Oh my god, it's so good. You know, obviously you're watching it and you know it's Zac, and with him being so good looking, you're like watching it and you're like, oh my god, I want him to get out. And then you're like, wait, no, what? Wait a fucking minute. Like, you know, he's an asshole. Of course I don't want him to get out. But that was the whole point. They wanted to bring the biggest fucking heartthrob and put him as Ted Bundy. That's literally the point. It's to show that just because he's good looking and just because he's charming doesn't mean that he can't be a serial killer. Show like it's not like a big scary monster that comes out at night. It literally is and can be anybody. You could be one for all I know. I could be one for all you know. Stab people with my makeup brushes or my talons. Someone asked, how's your fitness regimen going?
Yeah, it's going good. It'll help me for exams now. I'll be in the gym more often with exams, weirdly.
With exams?
Yeah.
Clears your head?
This week now, I've like so many assignments due. I've been in the library like up until 1:30 every day, 1:30 in the morning.
Oh, I was like, oh, Carla, there's nothing. What, 1:30 in the morning?
Yeah.
Ew.
It stays up until 2 and I've been staying in every night now.
Ew.
Sometimes with the gym you can't, you've been staying up till 1:30, sometimes it's hard. But during exams, like will be the time when I go the most. But I still stick with my food. The food's a very important part of it.
Oh, look at you, Mrs. Fit Fam.
No, I'm just saying. I booked my theory.
Did you? Woo! Carla is so afraid of driving, guys, which I can understand. I'd be afraid of driving if I was you too. Don't give me that look. You already know.
It's other people I'm afraid of as well. Like, you know, the way there could be someone in front of you or behind you that's, you know, under the influence of alcohol or whatever. And
This is it, Carla. It's not about you. It's the other lunatics that are driving that you need to be worried about.
And I don't have fast
reflexes.
Yeah. No. Someone could hit into me and 10 minutes later I'd be like, ah! Yeah. While I'm like lying on the side of the road. This is literally Carla. Exactly. I'm going to apply the rest of Carla's skin and then I'll come back to the eyes afterwards. It's Carla's birthday soon. She's going to be 21. Woo! You're getting old now, Carla. Be a granny soon.
It's aggressive, but correct.
These are really weird questions. Would you rather be a child or have a child now? Were you bullied during school? Jesus.
Carla has had bad experiences with people, Carla, haven't you?
Oh god, no, but that's gloom. What? That's gloom.
I thought you said that's glue. I was like, what? Who uses the word gloom?
Like,
I'm doing this series on my channel, right? Where I'm going to talk with people about serious things. So maybe you can be the start to it. Something I do get asked all the time is like bullying, or like, you know, like people were bullied when they were younger and
how it affects them.
How it affects them and how they kind of deal with it now. And I guess you're someone who has had like shitty experiences whenever you were younger and stuff, and it's like, does it affect you now, or what do you like think about, or how back then, what were you feeling compared to now, kind of type thing?
No, it's basically just like other people have experienced, kind of being
Picked on.
Yeah, picked on, maybe made an outcast, being called fat.
That was a big thing for you though, wasn't
Yeah.
it? Yeah, there was little fucking bitches that I swear to God, I'm a very protective person. I think it's obviously because I'm the oldest, and it's like I honestly could chop people's head off whenever I think about it. But you were never fat, Carla. You weren't like skinny mini, but you weren't fat.
Well, put it this way, I was probably the first girl in the class to like have
boobs,
grown boobs in like 4th class.
Yeah.
Like I was one of them ones that just
you
way too
advanced earlier. Yeah, before everyone else.
Yeah. I think for anyone that has had that happen to them, I think it always does affect them then later on, because you do think that like anyone who you're gonna meet new, you're afraid that they're gonna like, you know, have that perception of you, like that they can walk all over you.
I get what you mean, like whenever you meet someone new, you're always a bit like, oh my God, are they gonna be nice, or are they gonna say something like that?
Yeah.
That's sad.
So I think that's why it's made me such a pushover rather than the opposite, because I always think, oh, if I'm really nice to people, they'll be nice back. Yeah.
That's what I think is a really important thing to like hear, is Carla's the nicest person ever. Do you know what I mean? Like, you would never ever want to hurt somebody, or you would die if you thought that someone thought something bad of you, but you were the person who was bullied though. So I think that's what I'm trying to say, is that like, if anyone thinks, oh, is it me? Am I like fat? Am I like weird? Is that like, is it because of me that I'm getting bullied? It's not. They were obviously jealous of you, of something, Carla, do you know what I mean? But it's like, is it something you think about often?
Well, it would definitely reoccur in different situations. Like if ever I was having a fight with someone or that, I always think like, it's so hard for me not to go back to the whole like me apologising.
Listen to this, right? I always say to you, don't I? I'm like, this is the world testing you and trying to get you to be a bad bitch, to actually tell someone to. I always say that because I swear to God, she would hate to hurt anybody, and you don't argue with anybody. Like me and Carla never argue. It's just not. Well, I'm too lazy, first of all, but that's just not in your nature to like fight with people. You don't like drama. That's not it. But the people that you've been around or met these past few years are like that and do love drama. And I always say to you, it's like you're attracting that person, and they're like trying to get a rise out of you, but you're an easy person to bully. You're an easy person to bully because you don't stand up for yourself. But that just makes me so angry. I know you only know Carla from looking at her on the screen, but I think it's very easy to just see that she's not like that type of person at all. But that's what I say, you will learn. One day you'll turn around and you'll just tell someone to piss off, and you'll realise, Carla, that we only have one life, and that you don't need to spend it around anybody who isn't worth spending it around. I always tell you that I know you're stuck in a situation, maybe where you're in college or you're in school, but that doesn't last forever. So say if you were to be in a situation now where you were being bullied in like a work situation, what would you do? Like, do you feel like it's made you stronger in any sense, or?
Yeah, well, I'm definitely working on it.
Yeah.
I definitely have improved in some way.
As in like standing up for yourself.
Yeah, like definitely, like I'm not like as bad, but obviously I'm still not at that point where I can just like.
But you're never going to be like that.
Yeah.
And it's actually funny because me and Carla, we went to see, I think I told you guys about this before, we went to see this like psychic healer, and he said to you,
if someone comes to you with negativity, instead of coming with negativity back, because he knows, like he said himself, there's no point in me telling you to tell anyone to feck off, because you won't.
Yeah, you never will.
Yeah, so he said the best thing for me to do is to deal with it with positivity, where for my own sake I just say to myself, okay, this clearly isn't, I don't want to be involved with this, so I'm just gonna not be involved, like kind of just, and being positive, like not like causing drama basically is what he said. Instead of coming back with negativity and bitchiness and arguing, he said the best thing for you to do is take a step back and say, okay, I'm just not being involved with this person anymore.
Well, it's killing them with kindness, isn't it? Whenever I asked like what topics would they love me to touch on, and that was always one, and I always thought it would actually be good to have you talk about it, because you've actually experienced it firsthand. I've experienced, obviously, like, you know, everyone I think online gets hate comments, but it's brushed off as, oh well, you put yourself online, so what do you expect? And I think that's a lot of bullshit. Like, that's basically, you know, you're defending the bully as opposed to actually saying, well, no, actually the bully shouldn't be bullying. It's like, oh well, you shouldn't be online. Like, that's ridiculous. Like, that's like telling you, you know, someone's bullying you, oh well, don't be so soft. So what would be your words of advice then for anyone going through it? You had your little Carla sitting in front of you right now, what would you say to her?
Maybe that things will turn out better in the end. Like,
yeah, that's not gonna last forever. Yeah.
But I'm in a good situation now in terms of, you know, I'm still, you know, in the college that I wanted to be in, and
happy.
Yeah, I still have my friends that
you have really good friends.
Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be like a big number of them.
No.
You know?
No, never. I sure the best of friends are always like, it's always smaller groups, you know?
Yeah, so that's probably just what I'd say.
There always is. You can't take it anymore, then there is always an answer. There's always something you can do, whether it's like moving school. There's always people you can like reach out to.
A lot of like, I've had this conversation with people, and a lot of people that actually bullied in secondary school were actually getting bullied in primary school. But that
Really?
Yeah, that happens a lot as well, where like if someone gets bullied, it's easy for them then to
Bully.
if they get the chance to do it to someone else, it's really easy to do it. So I suppose it's just about kind of like what you were saying, you know, think about what you're doing. And
I just want to say to people that if they ever feel like they're stuck in a situation or around people that they don't want to be around, they don't need to be there, and to never feel like this is their life and that they're just stuck here. It's like, that's not the situation. I'm going to put really bright yellow and you're in a corner.
I tried doing that.
Boom! Super smoky. You've never worn anything this dark, have you?
I don't think so.
Still not even too dark though. Save yours fab on the lid. Right, now I'm gonna go in with some. You gotta have faith to faith to faith. Gotta have faith to faith to faith. If you all don't sing that while using that colour, I am judging you. So I'm using a little small bullet brush and you're patting it on. So I'm blending the edges first. I'm mixing it with Veil, which is the white. See what I'm doing? That's gonna make it a brighter yellow and a more baby kind of yellow. And then see, whenever you want it to be super bright, you're just gonna press it on top instead. Go in and we blended it like we did, and then we're just gonna press on. By pressing it on, that makes it super pigmented. Bam, bam, bam. That's fab, isn't it?
Yeah.
It really makes your eyes stand there. Killer. She's a killer queen. I'm just gonna fire on your lashes and then we're done.
Oh my god, I look naked.
She's not naked, I can confirm, because I would be running for the hills. So for Carla's shoulders, I'm putting on the Flormar Double Radiance Highlighter Primer. So it's really, really nice. I put this all over my body. You're gonna see how glowy this is gonna make Carla look.
Ooh.
Yeah, you see?
I can see it in the mirror.
Yeah, so whenever you put a highlighter over it while it's still wet, it sets it, but then also makes it super, super glowy.
That's really nice.
We got another question, Carla. No. They asked, are you jealous of me and my life? Isn't that hilarious? Jealous.
Well, if you were going to say it, it would be jealous in a good way. Not in like a, oh my god, bitch. It'd be like a motivation thing. You know, the constant, like the late nights and then the early mornings and the things that were happening, and then you're here constantly, and then even after you do a makeup look, then there's obviously, I know Darren now is taking on the editing, but other than that, you've the preparation to do, you've the afterwards to do. Like,
Do you see them?
Yeah.
You look like the Hulk.
Yeah.
The shiny Hulk.
Yeah.
Do you like that?
Yeah.
See how much better it makes your like
Well, it actually makes you look more defined.
glowy.
Yeah.
Look at your hair for you, your makeup. Sure, you don't need to do anything at all, don't you not? Ta-da! My masterpiece is complete. How do you feel?
Feel nice.
Stunning. This is the finished look. What do we think?
I like it.
Yeah, I like the poppy yellow. It's fun. It's something different for you because you never really wear browns with yellow. See, you can wear pops of colour with browns. Your collarbones look insane. Any questions or anything about what I use, guys? I'll leave everything in the description box anyways, but just if you have any more questions, let me know down below. And any more other questions for Carla or whatever, let us know down below. Okay, that is all. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. Try not to get in too much trouble tonight, Carla, and bring me back my lipstick.